Britons have reacted furiously over a plot by the EU to extend the looming Brexit deadline despite the UK voting to leave the bloc more than 4.5 years ago. Brexit trade talks between the UK and the EU continue to stall with just 12 sitting days of Parliament left until the official end of the transition period on the 31st of December. UK chief Brexit negotiator David Frost and his EU counterpart Michel Barnier will continue discussions in London this week with outstanding issues remaining over fisheries, state aid and the so-called level playing field on competition. The growing prospect of a no-deal exit has sparked panic across Europe, and according to BBC Newsnight's diplomatic editor Mark Urban, this could force extraordinary EU tricks like stopping the clock. He added there could be another short implementation period in order to finalize the finer details, such as customs checks. But the idea of Brexit talks continuing into 2021 has prompted a furious response from a number of Daily Express readers. Reacting to an earlier story, one reader said, "The EU and their UK Remainer friends have been mucking about for 4.5 years. Enough is enough." A second angry user wrote, "No surrender, just go straight to no deal. Enough time wasted already. Time to honor what we voted for in the 2016 EU referendum and confirmed in the 2019 general election. A clean break so we can become a free country again. To do our own trade deals, make our own laws and protect our fishing grounds." A third commented, "This farce needs ending with a goodbye. Our intelligence has been insulted for too long." Meanwhile, a fourth simply said, "No more Remainer extensions." The EU formally requested an extension to the deadline in June, but the calls were firmly rejected by Boris Johnson. Appearing on BBC's Dateline panel programme, Mr. Urban suggested the bloc could use their final hand to push for an extension in order to give both parliaments enough time to scrutinise any potential agreement, which is already more than 600 pages of legal text. He said, "There is a clearly strong desire inside the EU not to let this go, not to walk away from these talks. But nevertheless, the time is very, very short. That is why I think what we may end up seeing quite soon is suggestions of some of those extraordinary EU tricks like stopping the clock. They will in some way come up with a form of transition that is not a transition by name." He added, "People are talking about having to come to a conclusion by the European summit the week after this coming one. That leaves very little time. So, increasingly I think people will start to look at, can we avoid falling off a cliff edge of this trading relationship by extending in some way. There may be some sort of implementation period to get all those customs checks in place." Speaking as he left his London hotel this morning, Mr. Barnier remained coy on the progress but insisted there were reasons for determination. Environment Secretary George Eustace acknowledged both sides are running out of time but was confident a breakthrough could be made in the next 10 days. This afternoon, a Number 10 spokesman said, "We want to try and reach a free trade agreement as soon as possible. But we have been clear that we won't change our negotiating position, and we have been clear what that position is.